everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Clayton, and in today's video I'll be showcasing a solo gameplay video of Dark Blood, a game that's currently over on GameFound. Now, something to keep in mind, this is a prototype copy of the game and things are subject to change. This is also not a sponsored video, so everything that I mention in this video is going to be my own personal thoughts and opinions. And I know normally on this channel I do lighter weight games, but this game does heavily feature our darker theme. There are cultists, and we are going to be hanging peasants off the tree of the dam. So if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then this game is probably not for you. Also, make sure to stick to the end of this video where I'll give my thoughts and opinions and my first impressions about this game and where I feel like this game shines at either solo or with multiple players. Now, with that being said, let's just jump right into the game and how it's set up for solo. So generally in this game, you're playing between 1 to 4 different players, and each player will control a cult faction. In this example, I will be playing as the Necromancer faction, but there are 3 others. Now, generally, other players, the cultists will have different abilities. In solo, you are not going to be worrying about abilities from the other factions. They are just going to be in the game to block you from using different locations and their actions, and stopping you from getting resources and things like that. Pretty much in this game, you're going to be placing out different cultists in different locations to try to earn resources, trying to use the location action, and possibly placing out sigils in that location so you can win it when it becomes defiled. When it comes to solo mode, there are 3 win conditions I must meet at the end of round 5. This game takes place over 5 rounds. I must unlock and upgrade all my ritual spells on my player board. So you spend resources to upgrade these, and once you upgrade them, you simply flip them over to the other side, showcasing that they are now upgraded. You also start with 4 cultists. I have to have my other 4 unlocked by the end of the game. So you also unlock these by doing certain rituals to move them from the inactive spot to the active spot. And I must reach the top slot of the unholy track if I want to win the solo mode. Plus, earn as much victory points as possible, but that's not generally a win condition. That just tells you how well you kind of did playing this game. Because I am playing solo, my factions always starts at the bottom of the unholy track. So whenever I tie with something, I will automatically lose until I increase it to go above. Now, generally I am facing off against all other factions, but there only calls for 1 other faction to be on the unholy track when playing solo, just until I can get above that to win ties. Now, with that being said, we are ready to jump into the game. I just got to finish setting up the game board based off these different priorities. Icons is based off where I can place out these different hex tokens. Now, because I'm playing solo, I get to place one of my hex tokens in the bag right off the bat. I will shuffle this up, and then starting at location 1, which happens to be right here, I'll grab 2 discs from the bag, and I will put 1 here and 1 here. Okay, so right off the bat, I did pull this hex icon, which generally in the main game when you're not playing solo, this would put 2 peasants here if any were available, but in solo this actually means you put 2 cultists in that location. So I'm just going to put 2 cultists there, and then this 1 hex will go into the next slot, meaning if I want to win this location, I can choose this spot and get 1 silver. I'll show how that works in just a moment. Moving on to location 2, which happens to be just below it. I'll put this disc here and this disc here. I'll place out 2 different cultists down here. I don't think it really matters what cultists you really put there as long as 2 cultists go there. You need to win the majority there if you want to win that location. Okay, moving over to number 3, which is over here. I'll grab 2 more tokens. And of course I get 2 more there, but I get 3 silver if I want to go there, which is looking good. Now moving on to number 4. I'll pull 2 more. 1, 2. And I'll just set these discs off to the side for now. They will go back in the bag at the end of the round. 1, 2, go there, and then there should be 2 more 2, and my disc. So when I pull my hex icon, it goes back onto my player board, but I get to place one of my sigils out, which will come into effect when it comes to the defiling phase, which I'll talk more about at the end of round 2 because it doesn't happen in round 1. All right, now that the board is set up, we are ready to take a look at what I can do. Again, I need to focus on gaining resources so I can upgrade my rituals, and then I can also get some more cultists to be activated. I also want to move up on this unholy track. I'm looking to see what resources I need and what areas I can go. Now, first things first, if there's no cultists in an area, I can only place one of my people there. So this location has no one, so I'm just going to place one there. The church doesn't have any, so this is actually a really good spot because I can get any 2 resource, so I definitely want to go there. All right, I'm just looking around the board where I should place my last 2 cultists. I can't win any of these last 3 locations because I will tie with all the cultists there, and I can't win ties because of my position in the unholy track. So pretty much I'm just kind of look for what's the best situation for me resource-wise. Do I want 3 silver? Do I want 2 graveyard dust? Or I might be able to upgrade a ritual. I can't win that location, so I can't even use that card. If I win a location by meaning I have the majority number of cultists there, I can activate the location card. But because I can't do that, I have to think what I can do. I'm going to go here for the dust. Something else I want to quickly mention, the church can have any number of cultists in it. It does not have the limit of 6. You can place any number there, but you have to always place one there at a time. And that's all I can do for now. So now we move into the resolve phase. So now we take a look at the priority. So location 1, nobody's at that location, so nothing happens. We then go to location 2. Because there is a tie and I lose the tie, I cannot do anything for this location action, but I can still take one of my people and choose to do something. And I want to possibly activate a ritual, which I do want to do. And I'm going to go here, and I'm going to activate my Lure of Night, where I can place one of my hexes and place them into the game pouch. So when this comes out, I get to place out a sigil, which will become important later. And then I unlock an ability. I can look at both sides and choose which one I want. So when I win a bid, I can gain a blood, or when I lose a bid, I can gain 2 blood. Now, blood is worth victory points at the end of the game, but they're also a valuable resource to use. I'm going to keep it when I lose a bid. I'll gain 2 blood, but I can change it every single round. So I'm going to do that. And then for my other thing, I'm just going to go and gain the 1 silver. Okay, for my other action, we now move over to location 3. And we are going to not do anything because nobody's there. So we're going to go to number 4 now. And I do win this location, so I'm going to... I can't activate the location card because I don't have a free cultist to kill, so I don't get to use that ability. Show you guys that card. So I will take 1 bone though. Okay, and then for my last location, I'm just going to take any 2 resources of my choice. I'm just going to be looking around, and I definitely want... I'm going to do graveyard dust. I'm going to put 2 graveyard dust. Now, I don't think I can upgrade anything just yet, which is not really good because that means I haven't spent the round upgrading it. So there's not much I can do this round. Can't upgrade, can't do anything. So next thing, what happens now is if this wasn't the first round, we move into the defiling phase. But because this is the first round, we kind of move up to the upkeep phase. So first things first in solo, you remove all but one cultist in a location that are an enemy. Return all my cultists to my board. And I will then place all these wooden hexes back into the game. Now, these hexes up here will get added to the bag once a location gets defiled, which will happen at the end of this round. Okay, now that I have all the hex tokens, I am now going to take these and reshuffle them up, because this happens every single round. And if there was any peasants that got consumed, they would come back on the board, but nothing happened that round to do that. So I'm going to place this here, place this one here, place this one here, and place this one here. Flip them over. We got 4 over here. We got 2 over here. We got 1 here. And we got 3 there. Okay. So starting at location 1, we got 2 more cultists going there. Plus off to the side. 1 silver goes there. Location 2. We got 2 cultists going there. Okay, we got 2 and 4. Well, not 4, that's mine. So that goes here. I get to place out a sigil there. And now we move on to location 4. Two and 2, that's pretty good. And the last location is going to be 3 and 1. Well, not 1, but I'm going to put 2 of these guys here and 3 there. So put this off to the side, and we're ready to move on to the placement phase where I place out the workers. Now that the board's set up, we move into the placement phase where I can now place out my people, and I really need to focus on upgrading. So I definitely really want to win this location, and I can only have up to this 3 there, so I can place 3 there. I'm going to start by placing one here, and I want to place one in the church, and I'm going to place 2 here. I don't get to use some special effects, but I will still get to gain any 1 resource that I want, which is going to be what I'm looking at. Alright, so first things first, starting at location 1, again, nothing happens because I don't have any people there. Moving on to location 2, I don't have anyone there. Location 3. So I win because there's only 1 enemy cultist there, so I have 2. So I may consume 1 resource to gain a silver. I am going to consume this, but I'm also just going to be gaining 1. So I have 3 of that. And I would gain a silver as well by activating this location card ability because I won that location. And then I get to place it on there. And for my other person, I will definitely want to... I'm going to animate a corpse where it costs me a silver and a bone to gain a person. I'm using this ability here. There we go. And then we are going to go to location 4, which again I win. and I'm definitely going to... I can kill a cultist to get 2 blood, and I don't mind that because I can try to get these back. So I'm going to activate this ability. I'm going to kill the cultist that I just gained, and I'm going to get 2 bones. So I'm using this ability to kill a cultist that I have to get 2 blood. I put 2 blood in here. And I get 2 bones for this. And I'm going to activate or upgrade I have to activate either this one or this one. I'm going to choose return 3 people. That's pretty good. So I can win at a location. Or consume silver to get 2 blood. That's also pretty good. I'm going to go with this one so I can return 3 people if I use that ability. So pretty much when I spend resources, it goes into the location, and I have to pick an adjacent ritual. So it's going to be this one. So I've upgraded 1. I still haven't moved up on the tree yet. I still have the church, right? And so with the church, I still lose, but I'm going to place my person. And I'm going to now... I have 2 silver. I also have blood. So I'm going to do this to move up. So I pay a blood and a peasant that was in that location. Pretty much what happens is he's supposed to be tied up in a noose. Because this is a prototype, the strings kind of kept untying on me. So I'm just going to hang him in the tree like this. Just get in there. There you go. He's in the tree. And then I can move up 1 on the unholy track. Okay. And that is that action. And now that is it for things that I can do. We move into the defile phase. Now, based off where the most amount of sigils are, where would be the location that gets defiled. Now, because 2 of these locations have 1 sigil each, it's going to be based off priority, which 3 is before 5. So this location is now being defiled. Okay, so what happens is we're going to flip this over. No one has another sigil here, so no one can bid against me. If there was another sigil here, another color, we would have to bid blood to see who wins, and sigils are worth 2 blood. If I wanted to add more, I would pull them from my pouch. I'll show you what happens late in the game, because I will be putting out more sigils for how solo bidding works. Okay, so now that is done, I gain this location. So I'm just going to put that over off to the side, and then these 2 enemy sigils get added to the pouch. Then I take all the discs, returning all my cultists back. Because this has been defiled, I don't think this person's going to be there no more. All but 1. There you go. These go in here now. And now shuffle these up. Randomly place these out. Well, I would have liked to win this location. That's not happening now. 2 is here. Three. Because number 4 is defiled, these hexes will now move down to the next available location. It's not looking too good here for resources wise. I have to consider upgrading. I need to upgrade more. I need some bones. I need a lot of stuff. So bones is over here, so I can place one person there. And then I'm gonna want at least one resource of my choice. And I can return 3, right? Sure. So that makes it 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So I'm gonna place it there. So starting at location 1, I do not win the location, but I'm definitely going to be activating this where I can return 3 enemy cultists just to get them out of this area, because I really want to use that ability for next turn. And then I'm going to be using the resource is to get 3 anvils dust. Pretty sure I did that right. Then moving to location 2. I may kill a cultist to gain 2 blood. There's no cultist to kill, so I'm just going to get 2 bones. And I'm also going to look to see what I can upgrade here. I definitely want to upgrade my animated corpse to Rise of the Dead. So now I can pay silver to get things, and I can upgrade another one. So this one is for this one. This one is going to be for this one. So let's do that. Let's upgrade 2 bones and an anvil. I can upgrade Chill of the Death to be Finger of Death. Good. A lot of upgrading. Now I only have 2 left. So this location is now done. We move into 3. No one's there. 4. Nothing happens. 5. I cannot win this location, but I'll just take any one resource of my choice, and it's going to be sulfur. Okay, now we look on the board to see where the most amount of sigils are. Technically, this would have been put back here when that location got defiled. Shouldn't have stayed there. And there's only one location with 1 sigil, so the church is now being defiled. Pretty much what that means is I have a sigil here that counts as 2 blood. But in order for me to win this location, I must beat the number that's hidden right here on this location. It's either a 1, 2, 3, or 4, and I have 2. So, how much blood do I have? I have 3 blood. I'm hoping if I tie, I lose. So I'm gonna bid 2 blood, giving me a total of 4 blood, and I get to reveal this. It is a 3, so I do win that location. So I have to pay my blood. I just barely won it, so I win this. This gets put back off to the side. This now gets put into the game pouch. Kind of doing a cleanup. Pretty good round in round 3. I got to upgrade 2 more rituals. And I only have 2 more left, but I still need to move up on this unholy track. I'm going into round 4, so that's something I need to do, and I need to get more people. Oh. Oh, I didn't shuffle that one in. Hang on, redoing it. Shuffle the priority tokens. Starting off at location 1. So now I have to place out a sigil here, and 2. I'll just make it match. It really doesn't matter. Excuse me. These now move over here. So another one will go here. And last one will be the church. Well, the church got defiled. So we're going to flip that over so it doesn't get any. Okay, and this returns back into there. Okay, I need more cultists is what I need. So I need silver. Where is the most amount of silver? 1 silver there, 2 silver there. Okay, so I'm definitely want to win this location. I'm going to place 2 guys out right there. And I'm going to, that's 4. 2 will go first. Gets me 2 silver. I'm going to go 2 there. Remember, I got to go up on the unholy track too, so I think I can do this. Okay, so going, starting at number 1, nothing happens because I don't have anyone there. We're going to go to location 2. I do win this location, so I can do this ability, which I only have 1 blood. Pay my last silver, right? Yeah. Oh, no, I got 1 more in there. And I will use this anvil. Yeah. To upgrade any 1 ritual. So I'm going to upgrade my Lure of Night to Call of the Abyss. I then can now choose what I want. And do I want silver? I do want silver, and I also want to consume that silver that I'm about to gain to have another. Or, hang on. Gain a silver. This is better. To gain the silver, and if I use Finger of Death, I can pay the 2 silver, and a peasant would then get consumed, and when I consume a peasant, it just kind of goes off to the side for now. And I will gain the person, which I didn't put back, but I'm activating now, and 2 blood. I'm kind of going to just do the same thing here. I win at this location. We do 3, nothing happens. 2, so I get 2 silver. 1, 2. I'm going to then pretty much consume a silver to gain another person. And that is all I can do for this round. I have to go up on the unholy track twice next round, and I have to upgrade and get 2 people. There's still a lot I still need to do. Okay, so now we looked based off priority. This location gets defiled. I don't have a sigil there, so I can't even bid. So I don't win this one, which happens to be 2. Okay, I'm going to do this first this time. This round, so this one got defiled. Go back. Okay, there's a lot. I have 1 more ritual, 2 more guys to get, which I can do for sure, and then I have to go up there twice. So 1, 2. I need to either win this location or I need some resources. Okay, starting at location 1. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Starting at location 2. This one's gonna get moved. We're gonna go here and we're gonna place out 2 more people there. And is that it? That's all I can do. Okay. Okay. So, pretty much, I need to place out 3 guys there to win that location. So, I'm going to place 1 in the church. Two here. And 3 here. Okay, now looking at the board after I place them, I am going to do this for 3 silver. I do have 1 already in there, so 1, 2, 3. My next thing I should do, there's no peasant there. I'm going to consume a silver to get one of my other guys out. We then move over to a different location, which is 2, nothing happens. 3, I do have the majority there, but I don't think I can do what I want to do. I don't know if I'm going to have enough resources. Blood is silver and any 1 resource that I want. Yeah, I can do that. A blood, a silver, and any 1 resource that I want. To activate that ability to upgrade my last ability. And then I'm going to gain a silver. I'm going to then sacrifice this peasant to move up on unholy track. I then can, so that's upgraded. Do I have 2 silver? Okay, I do. I'm then going to activate Finger of Death, where I consume 2. Oh, I can't do that. There's no peasant there. Ah. I don't think I can. I need another peasant. Oh, this peasant was supposed to come out on the board. Shit. Something I forgot to do, I just noticed, is there's a peasant that should have came out on the board. And it comes out on the board after during the upkeep phase, after like you've done everything on the board. And it always would start at 5 first. So this is where he's supposed to be. And then you go to 4, then you go to 3. It might have changed my gameplay a little bit, but I wouldn't win at this location if I did that, if I added another person here. So this kind of sucks. Oh, I can use this spell twice, right? Oh, but again, yeah, no. Oh, silver, yeah. Sorry, I can do this spell twice because there's 2 spots for it. So I can consume a silver to gain my last guy. Yeah, I can do that. So when you place your person on either slot, you activate any of the adjacent ability. Because I'm doing it twice, I can do it, and I have silver to do it. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so I did figure it out. So I got my last guy. I still need to move up on that unholy track, which I can do that now by playing my last blood and a peasant goes into the tree to reach the top of the unholy track. There you go. I barely did it, but I was able to complete everything. I forgot that you can use a spell or ritual twice, so I was getting confused. I wasn't going to win. Oh, I did it. Okay, so now we move into the defiling phase. Both last locations will get defiled. I don't have a sigil on any of them, so I can't win them, meaning I can't win these victory points, which they're pretty decent victory points. So then I'm just going to place that off to the side. I did reach all 3 victory points conditions, reach the unholy track, have all my cultists activate, and upgrade all of these. So technically I still win, but I believe I only have 5 victory points, which is kind of sad. It's not that great at all. Alright, that has been the solo gameplay of Dark Blood. Now, obviously, when you're playing with more players, trying to win these locations by placing sigils out on them, bidding blood, comes more into play, and it comes very important if you want to win the game. Players also have secret objectives they're trying to complete as well during the game. You're not really doing that solo. You're just trying to complete those 3 objectives to win. Again, highest on the holy track, all your rituals upgraded, and have all your cultists activated as well. And then see how many victory points you can get. It says the most you can get is 17. I got 5, so it's pretty low. I have played where I got up to 10 before, so it is possible. You just got to kind of win at those locations and bid. I just didn't get enough blood this game. It's really determined based off how these discs comes out and what locations you can win at. But solo gameplay, it's short, it's fun. I'm really happy actually that this solo game is not based off to reach a certain amount of victory points in order to win like so many solo games are. This one's more based off, can you actually do the 3 victory point conditions in order to win? And as you can tell, I just did it on my last turn. Overall, though, I think the good meat of the game, where you're going to find the sweet spot, is playing this game more at 3 to 4 players with the player interaction. Being able to fight over different locations is kind of the fun of the game, I find. Solo play, I'm just kind of blocked and I can't win at that location when those enemy cultists come out. But having people to interact with, move things, and change things around the board makes the game a little bit more fun than when playing solo. But it does have a good solo mode. Again, I will mention that these are prototype components, so keep that in mind. But I do love all these deluxeified components. They're just amazing and cute. Just make sure that you don't spill the graveyard dust. That will make a mess on the table. Love the acrylic blood tokens. Absolutely amazing. Miniatures, for what they are, they look great, but right now they're just kind of cheap resin, so they do kind of break. But again, that's prototype and won't be in the final version. If you guys enjoyed this video and wanted to see how it played solo, leave a like on this video and comment down below if you're backing this or not. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.